Hello guys and welcome back to this series, and today there is a bit of a goal in mind. I definitely want to at least try to get to the nether. Obviously I'm not going to actually go in there, but at least make a portal and mine some materials and ores. I've been having a bit of troubleshoot lately, because for some reason my keyboard just stopped working, and so right now I'm playing with this really old and crappy keyboard on my lap. It's not really working out so well, but it's the best I can do right now. I tried, because you could have the keyboard replace the top of the keyboard is interchangeable, so I tried changing that out with its original one and it still didn't really work. So I am just hoping it'll kind of turn back on. Like if I look at it, like the caps lock light is on, and when I use this keyboard it turns on and off, but it just still doesn't work. I honestly have no idea, and I'll probably try to fix it later, but it's not like a huge issue right now. Like, everything's still fully functional. I don't know why there's a pig down here. Should probably let it out though, because we're definitely gonna need food later. My farm is so far doing pretty well, and things are going pretty well. Oh no, no. So with this keyboard I definitely can't mess up, because the keys are really small. That has like such a really horrible like tactile feel to it. Like I could barely feel when I'm pressing a key, and it just feels super unnatural, not gonna lie. But for the most part right now, I think I'm doing fine. I promise I'll fix that staircase later. Just for now, I really want to mine without going into a cave. Because once I go into a cave, then I know things are going to start getting worse and worse. I'm gonna mine all of this and I'll be right back. I'm gonna at least try to get to E11. Then once I get to E11, I'll explain myself a bit more. So I actually returned to the surface first because I barely made it to E11 after both of my pickaxes broke. I didn't even get to do a 2 wide staircase down, so I kind of had to finish that, but since I'm pretty much done, I just figured I'd start again already, and also because I needed to make some torches, because I did find a really good coal vein, so now I at least have some torches so I can actually see. I think my wheat is ready. Should probably double check just in case, because food is going to be one of the first priorities. Whenever I play Minecraft, like making a farm is always like the #1 thing I do. The only reason why I can't really do that now is because, well, I don't have all the materials at bay, because I've had to make do with the grass on the island. But it seems to be working fine. I got a bunch of seeds from that one. That was actually really handy. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I could make a decent farm. I don't like having these kind of side farms like on this side of this island. I much prefer having a square farm where you just have a water block in the middle. That usually works out fine for me. Should probably plant this carrot soon. I'll probably just plant those right now. But one of my main goals right now is to find iron, and maybe even diamonds. But hopefully iron first, because then it'd be pointless to find diamonds. I doubt I'll be doing any of redstone, so I'll collect it just for like the experience, but I highly doubt that I'll have any redstone contraptions. I'm not really good with redstone contraptions. Like, I know how some work out, but besides that, it's not that good. I've also been thinking about just doing a bit of planning in my head that I could use the water of the ocean and instead of making like land, like making a farm on land, I'll just put dirt out in the ocean and just use the water from there. So I wouldn't have to deal with any buckets or anything. All I'd have to deal with is just purely the ocean and just placing dirt, and that's about it. I do need to start placing a bit more kelp, because kelp can be used as fuel, it could be used as food, and I think it's kind of perfect for this whole survival island experience. Of course, back when survival island was popular, when it was like Minecraft 1.6 to like 1.9, kelp hasn't even been introduced yet. But with the introduction of kelp, it's actually really handy. Like, I don't think it gets enough credit. I'm sorry for the head knocker stairs. I don't have enough pickaxe power yet to really deal with that. And I should probably start placing torches every once in a while, so it's not completely like abysmal or abyssal. We are currently at 11, and I'll do a bit of mining right now. What's up guys, I'm back down here in the mine, and you can see I mounted down 10 blocks in each direction. I found some redstone right there, there's a bit of coal, some bit of iron. But besides that, I didn't mine anything on the walls, and you could check my inventory to see that I didn't really spawn anything in, because I did hit a bit of a coal vein while I was mining down here. And so I'm just gonna continue mining with all this shenanigans, make sure that I at least get some iron down. California is definitely in some bad shape right now. I don't know if you've looked at the news recently, but California's just been on fire. I mean, even though since like 2017 or 2016-ish, it's just kind of always been on fire. Autumn's always been the fire season, but especially now it's been really bad. And every year it's just been a new record each time. Like the not world's largest, I think Australia takes a cake for the world's largest. But then like California history, we've had like the most fires, and that's been happening pretty much every year since 2017. Like holy shit, that's a lot of fires. I'm pretty sure, because today is currently September 12th, 2020, and chances are this video won't go out until probably around like September 20th or whatever. I'm not too sure. But the thing is, looking at like outside in the sky, it's just orange. Like right now it's actually a pretty good day, but it's just orange from all like the smoke and like the haze of everything. It's just kind of bad. I know Oregon's a lot worse. I think Oregon's getting hit really fucking hard right now. And yeah, I've been to Oregon before, and no, it's not normally on fire. Oh, that's actually not a good thing. I mean, I found a lava, like, stream. I probably should come back to that. I need to go back up to the surface. I'll be right back. So we're back here on the surface, and it's getting to night, so I'm just gonna sleep right now. I actually really want to make a clock, because I don't want to come back up here to the surface and realize, oh fuck, I just came back up here in like the middle of the night and that we have like 20 fucking zombies just surrounding our area. Why I made so many furnaces? I don't know. I honestly don't. Probably just in hopes that in the future I have enough. Gotta put some coal in there along with the iron. Oh, and I also got my keyboard to work because I took a decent break between like mining and like starting to record again. Like, even though it's just those 4 blocks. Took a bit of a break. Yeah. So I was also like, I don't know why, even though this is like the worst time, but like I kind of want to get a job. Like, even though I'm fresh into college, this is my first semester, and I don't know. it's been going pretty good so far. I've been enjoying it. But also my sibling also is in college, and they have a job right now, and they've actually been really enjoying it. So I was wondering, I was like, what if I also got a job? And like, I don't really need a job at this moment because they are older than I am, and so I don't like need it at this very instant. But I think just kind of having one would be nice, because I will admit, I got pretty lucky with financial aid and all that biz, but like just having more cash like kind of under the sleeve is always like not a bad idea. And I don't know why, but because I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, what kind of jobs are around me? Because another issue is I don't know how to drive right now. So I was like, okay, I need to find like something within like walking, biking distance kind of thing. And I was like, there's this cafe in town. And like, I've worked in a place similar to a cafe, so I was like, oh, like, maybe that could work for me. And like, so I've been kind of researching them, like, and I've been going there every once in a while trying to like spot them out and be like, okay, what are you guys doing? I feel a bit creepy, but like, they have pretty good food, so it's not like I'm going there for nothing. But also, I want money for like the future because I don't know, I like having a good computer. Having a good computer is not like something to look down upon. And I recently got new parts for my computer because right now my computer's not good at all. Like maybe 5 years ago standards it's okay, but really the only new thing I have in here is my graphics card. I got a graphics card for Christmas about last year's Christmas, so 2019, and it's been doing good. I don't think I'm gonna replace it anytime soon. I have no reason to, but my CPU is a whole nother issue on its own level. It's not bad, but it's just not good. I could show what like my system is, but it's pretty old. I think the system, if I were to guess by all the parts, it was around like 2012, 2013, I think maybe even 14. The reason why I'm doing this right here is because I'm hoping I get a tree with bees on it. Did I fail? Sad. But having bees is good for crops and stuff. And like honey, I heard, is actually not a bad food source, so it'd be a good idea to get something like that. And speaking of computer parts, GTX or Nvidia, or whatever I want to call them, recently releasing their 3000 series was a shock for a gaming community. Like, everyone was kind of like in this ideal, like, oh, damn it, like, console's gonna catch up to PC. Because I will admit, like, some of the consoles, like I haven't heard too much on like the PS5 specs, but the Xbox Series X specs are quite impressive. I haven't seen like a console this powerful before, so I was like, oh shit, maybe we are kind of doomed. And then along comes Nvidia, and they're like, you know what, $500, and its power is equivalent, or even actually it's greater than the 2080 Ti, which was like previously like the most powerful card, and it's for like a fraction of the cost. Because I think one like the MSRP of the 2080 Ti is like 1500, if I'm not mistaken. It's either like 1500 or 1200 at minimum, and so to have it only be $500 for just the 3070 is, oh boy, that was a shock for some people. And since I'm upgrading my CPU, I decided I would also get a new a new motherboard. And so I got like a kind of basic motherboard. It's not bad by any means. It's the B450 Tomahawk Max, which is a good, reliable motherboard. I probably should have spent a bit more money on like a B550, but at the same time, I I don't really need it right now, and I'm not gonna really like once I'm done with these upgrades, I'm not gonna really need another upgrade for a while, and by that time something else probably would come out, like a new kind of socket type that's like super efficient, or I don't know, but I don't think I'll really need a B550. Like let's say, because I'm not using any of it right now, but let's say I have the B450 in soon, then like 2-3 years later, like the B650 comes out, then that's probably something I'd upgrade to. But for now, I'm happy with what I got. And since I have to upgrade my motherboard, I also have to upgrade my RAM, because I'm getting the Ryzen 5 3600, which is a pretty good CPU. It's like a solid kind of CPU that like kind of goes good with everything. That's a pig right there. But like I know the Ryzen 5 3600 is pretty RAM hungry. I've heard a lot of things about that. Like, do not go under like the 3000 speed of RAM. So I actually got a pretty good deal. Got some DDR4 3600. I think the CL is like 18 or 16, and I don't remember the cast latency. I think it was like either 8.62 or like 10.62, which I think is a pretty good thing. I should probably actually get back to mining, because I've just been kind of up here not really doing anything, because I knew I'd wanted to wait for my iron to finish, but kind of took a bit too much time with that. I should I'll make a iron pickaxe to grab the redstone or something. Or actually maybe not the redstone. And I'll make a I'll make a sword, because when I was coming back up here, I kind of had to waddle through a few mobs I didn't want to deal with. I think after I get kind of get to where I need, I'm gonna start like making an animal farm, because it'll be quite handy actually. I'm trying to think of how I should make it to start off with. The recipe for the fences is so annoying, because like I want to flip it each time. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a gate, then I end up making a fence, then I'm like, oh, I want to make a fence, then I make a gate. Then I just realized that my language is actually back into normal English, because I always like using that's not it, lol. I always like using Shakespearean English. There's really no reason behind wanting this, but I think it's just kind of funny. And sometimes I just change it to random things. I saw this weird kind of idea, and what's it called? They were like, oh, I want to learn how to like speak a language better, and it's like change your game settings into it. Like English is my first language, but I am learning Spanish in school. I learned a bit in high school, and I'm taking a class in college. So it's like every once in a while I change it to Spanish, and it's a bit funny. Like sometimes I get really confused. I'm like, what is this? Like it's usually like in creative mode, and like I have to like find something, and I just don't know what it's called. And luckily I got a few crops ready, because crops are very handy. I'm trying to sign up for this SMP Earth server by some YouTuber I watch, Jay's Tech Vault, I believe its full name is. But the SMP server looks pretty fun, so I've been wanting to join it. But the thing is, like, he's like, oh, you need to like send a picture of like a large build you've done, and like I don't really have any, to say the least. So I kind of send this one that I did from like like a friend server from a while ago, and like I don't think I really have any on this computer, so I was just kind of like, ah, shit. So I'm hoping I get in, because if I get in, I'll definitely make videos on it or something. Because when I get there, I do plan on doing more large scale projects. Because when I play like survival multiplayer, I just kind of play for fun. Like I have so many worlds that are just random, and like that don't really have a point, I guess you could say. But I think that's kind of like, it's okay. Like it's nice having goals in mind though. There's currently a survival multiplayer world that I'm playing on. I'm not recording at all because like, I don't know. I wouldn't say that would be boring, but it's just like what I'm doing is a bit weird because I'm currently trying to collect every crop in the game, which is going to be painstakingly horrible. Like, I don't know if I want to go through with it. So like I have to make sure, like, because I spawned by a village, which definitely helped. I think that's why I kind of stuck with it, because I'm like, okay, I'm already starting off with your like basic wheat, carrots, potatoes, and then I got pretty lucky with because a wandering villager or trader came by, and he had pumpkins, which was actually really helpful. Because before that, I was like, I have no idea where I'm gonna get pumpkins from. And I found some more iron. Because yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna get melons. I'm gonna probably try to upgrade all the trading for the villagers, kind of make like every villager a farmer, and just upgrade them from there. And hopefully I find something. Because I know you could kind of like, it's a bit weird to say, but like turn off and on their like profession. I had to pause for a moment because I thought someone was coming home. Because I usually like recording when I'm alone, like, because since I like people work from home now, I don't really have a place to record to myself. Like, yeah, I do have a door in that, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it's a bit less privacy. No. Okay, stop that. I wasn't expecting that to go as horribly as it did. That's even worse. Yeah, this is fun. Because I heard lava, so I was like, okay, I know it's coming this way for sure. So all I have to do is find it, burning in her hand, a bucket down into molten stone and filled. It's always fun reading this stuff, because it just sometimes makes no sense. Like I think some just haven't been changed yet, like iron pickaxe, but at the same time, like, there really wouldn't be a word for it. I'm pretty sure diorite is limestone, or this is limestone. I know one of them's limestone for sure. Red grainstone and limestone. Yeah, that's right. I don't remember what andesite is. I feel like I'm one of the only people who actually like those blocks. Honestly, like, I don't really like this. I almost called it. Oh, I would call it red grainstone. I don't really like it that much, but like, it does have some really nice uses. Cause like it's this really kind of soft and gentle red color, especially when it's polished. Cause like when it's polished, it's a bit smooth. It's a bit speckly, but like it has this nice smooth texture to it. Let's see what this is called. Grainstone? Yeah, it's grainstone. I think I'm actually gonna make my nether portal down here, but I'm gonna have a water elevator. Maybe I'll take advantage of this ravine and make it look cool or something in the future. It's actually, I think it's under the ocean. I have a really bad feeling it's under the ocean. So let's check the coordinates. So we're at -18, -62. Okay. I'm gonna just head back to the surface right now, and I'll see you there. I think you guys can tell what the problem is. I don't have any hunger. So I think I'm gonna leave it off here and do that for next episode. I got my little farm going here, but next episode I want to build something bigger. And I see a few fish. I saw fish. Yeah. Over here. So I just want to make sure that I get food next time. And I think that's it. See you next time. So guys, if you managed to sit through the whole video and actually enjoy the content, why not subscribe and maybe even leave a like or a comment, just anything to help the channel. I want to continue making videos for a while and every support counts. So thank you and have a good day.